Hello, welcome back to Hidden Gems. This is part two of our football NFL classic cards. Sort of I wouldn't say a series, but it's a two video selection. So the first video we uncovered some old cards. We had a Johnny Unitas card, and we also had a Joe Montana card, which was pretty cool. They're not like super old cards like you'd really want to see with those kind of guys, but still, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a Johnny Unitas card. It would be my first. So Lloyd Burruss playing for the Chiefs is our first card. We'll put you up here and try to space this out so we can fit more cards. This is a newer card. We have Andy Lee playing for the San Francisco 49ers. Next we have Mike Talbert playing for the Panthers. Put you over there. Here we got some older cards. Here we have Anthony Miller playing for the Chargers. This corner is all messed up. Next we have Sam Mills playing for, it looks like, the Saints. And next we have Eric Weddle playing for the, who is he playing for? Not Falcons. Chargers. There we go. Some of the throwback uniforms get me. Freddie Joe Nunn, and he's playing for the Cardinals. This corner's a little messed up. Here we go. Now we're getting some more older cards. We've got Carl Muak for the Oilers. That's from 1980. I'll put the 80 cards over there. We have another 80s card. We've got Paul Kaufman playing for the Packers. I like these cards a lot better. They got the name on there. 1982? No, 1983. We've got Riley Odoms playing for the Broncos in 1982. Here we have Benny Cunningham playing for the Steelers. I'll put you guys over here so you can see them. Try not to slide anything too much because these are really old cards. All right, we got Steve Brown playing for the Oilers. And then next we got Ray Childress playing for the Oilers as well. And then down here we got Pat Leahy, Jets kicker. We have Butch Woolfolk playing for the Giants. We have Brian Kelly also for the Giants. And then we're going to have to do a quick cleanup here. This cleanup's going to take probably a little bit longer because these are older cards that I don't want to wreck. I don't care about them. Put those over here safe. So yeah, I really like looking at cards and just seeing the funny faces that the guys are making or the cool shots that they seem to somehow catch while these guys are playing. I think it's interesting, and also you get to see some old faces. So we got Ernest Gray. I've never heard of him, but he played in 1983 for the Giants. Let's put him over here. We've got John Hill playing for the Saints. We've got Rob Cradle playing for the Jets. Outside linebacker. Here we've got Henry Lawrence playing for the Raiders. That's a cool card. AFC Pro Bowl. And next we've got Rod Martin playing for the Raiders. These cards come from what year? 1985. They look surprisingly nice for 1985. We have Donald Thompson next, and he's playing for the Colts in the year of 1983. And next we have Steve Crater. I've never heard of him. Playing for the Bengals. Then we have Cleveland Browns, 1982 team leaders, Mike Pruitt. Apparently he led his team that year. We have Vestide Jackson playing for the Bears, Chicago. We've got Mike Webster playing for the Steelers. That's his corner's a little messed up. Just a little bit. But other than that, he's in pretty good shape. We have Steve Watson playing for the Broncos. Over there. We got James Saxon playing for the Chiefs. And then next we have Lamar Parrish. And he's playing for the Redskins in the year of 1980. That's a really old card. Mike Dutka. And he's maybe he's coaching for the Bears. I don't know who he is. But there he is. Put him over there. We have Greg Bell next. And we have Don Mosbar. Never heard of him. We have a Cowboys card. Polar Lets It Go. Dallas Cowboys, 1988 team leaders. So yeah, we got all those. So I'm going to scoop these guys up. And we're going to look at some more football cards. So I still have another maybe 20 or 30 cards to go. We did get a lot of cards in this lot. So, I mean, if you see some cards that you really, really like, or you're really needing, or anything like that, let me know, and maybe we can work out a trade. I like to trade. I mean, that's why I like to call them trading cards. That's what they are. But let me know what you want to do. If you want to just pay me or whatever, I don't even really care. Let me know what you want to do, and we'll figure something out. Let's see who we got next here. We've got Frank Gore playing for San Francisco. Then we got Brett Favre playing for the Jets. That's a good card. Or I've heard of him, actually. Pro Bowl performers Chris McAllister. That's actually a pretty cool card. I think I'm hitting maybe this guy's good cards or something, because we got Tony Romo now. And this card's in all right condition, I guess. The top's a little fuzzy. We've got Braylon Edwards playing for the Bengals. I've never heard of him, but we have Ken Fantetti playing for the Lions. Cool. Like I said, I really like the Lions cards because I'm from Windsor. I'm from across from there. So we got Don Griffin playing for the 49ers. I think we've seen Don before today. Different card, maybe. We've got Tom Rathman. He's playing for the 49ers. Some of these guys from the 80s look like some pretty regular looking dudes. We've got Pete Brock playing for the Patriots in 1983. We've got Bobby Herbert. He's playing for the Saints. We have Dalton Hillard playing for the Saints also. And then we have Ernest Givens. He's playing for the Houston Oilers. I wonder if that's even a team still. I don't seem to recognize that name. Alan Pinkett. That's from 1989. And then we have next They don't have his name on the card. That's just a football card, I guess. Let's just call it that. Next we have Joe Haddon. And he's either running or catching, one of the two. But we're going to have to clean up here a little bit again because these cards seem to just keep piling up. That's a bad cut on a card. These new ones I don't care about. We'll keep Tony and we'll get Brett. Put them over there somewhere. Like I said, I haven't really been through these cards at all. I've only just kind of grazed over them a little bit and not really actually looked at any names. So next we have Joe Haddon. We have a checklist for I don't know what. Top Stadium Club Major League Baseball. We're not even looking at baseball cards. Get out of here. We've got Marty Lyons playing for the Jets. We've got Ron Morris, and he's playing for the Bears. Then next we have Art Still playing for the Chiefs. We have Clyde Simmons, and he is playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we have Sam Mills. He's playing for the New Orleans Saints. Next we have Lionel Manuel playing for the New York Giants. All right, I like his hair. And next we got Mark Bavaro. That sounds a little familiar. I don't recognize him, but it seems familiar. Next we have Pepper Johnson. And he's playing for the New York Giants in the year of 1989. That's a nice card. I'll put him up here so you can see him. Next we got a pretty flashy looking card. Here we have Frank Sanders, Arizona Cardinals wide receiver. This card's in the one corner's a little iffy. A little. Which I don't like. Iffy is iffy. Ken Houston. I don't know what team he's playing for. Doesn't say. We got Mike Rozier. And he's a running back. For I don't know who. Let's find out who. For the Houston Oilers, and Mr. Ken Houston is playing for the Washington Redskins. Like I said, some of the names aren't on there, and I don't recognize the team. Pittsburgh Steelers, we've got Mel Blount. Next we have Otto Graham. Then we have Daryl Ingram playing for the Vikings. And last but not least, we have Scott Durking from the year of 1980. And this card's in also really good shape, except for there's a crease there. Maybe when they're putting gum. Is it a gum card? Yeah. Topps chewing gum. It's nifty how this all came in chewing gum packs and how the cards are actually in fairly good shape. Well,